Hey ladies, Sass Pants Designs will take that rock shirt that everyone has and make it your own in a flattering, sassy, and simple way. There are one-of-a-kind tank tops, lace-up tees, and tube top dresses already in stock. Check out the online store at sasspantsdesigns.com and like Sass Pants Designs on Facebook for special offers and custom orders. That's sasspantsdesigns.com, sasspantsdesigns.com. Sass Pants will make you the envy of the party.
Rockwood Saloon Authentic Apparel takes rock and roll fashion to a new level with their tees and tanks for men and women. They also make custom shirts, jackets, vests, pants, hoodies, beanies, and more. The Rockwood Graphics Department can design anything from your logo, t-shirt design, promo posters, band swag, and printed at great prices. From tour shirts and custom stage gear to killer threads for the street to the stage, Rockwood Saloon has it all. Rockwood Saloon, authentic rock and roll apparel for stage and street. World Tour tested for quality, comfort, style, and durability. Check them out at www.rockwoodsaloon.com. That's rockwoodsaloon.com.
Hi, this is Bobby Brown, and welcome to another fucking podcast.
You kids with your loud music and your Dan Fogelberg, your Zima, hula hoops, and Pac-Man video games, don't you see? People today have attention spans that can only be measured in nanoseconds.
See, son, old legends never die. They just lose weight.
Like a legend and an Outerwood bum with a lot of life.
Yes, Courtney, it is party time. Hello, Hollywood. Hello, world. And hello, my loyal minions. It is good to see you, and as always, good to be seen. My name is Izzy Presley, and welcome to a very special Friday night edition of another fucking podcast. I will be bringing to you in just a little bit an interview that I did with pop princess Tiffany. Yes, that Tiffany, the mall girl. I think we're alone now. Her. Fun interview that we did backstage after her show at the Whisky A Go Go on, what night is it? It's Friday, so that would have been on Wednesday night. Hanging with good old Johnny Martin and Matt Fuller from Puddle of Mud. Fun night. Gonna get into that in just a little bit. The interview's only about 10 minutes long. It's gonna be a short show tonight. It's quick. I know it's Friday night. I know you guys got a lot of shit going on. It's the weekend. Just letting you know what is going on. So Sunday night, the live show. I mean, all the shows are live. But the live show that we are doing at the Other Door, the third Sunday of every month, that is coming up this Sunday night with Terry Eloose from Great White, talking the new Great White record, talking his new solo record, and he has a big charity event coming up, so he wanted to come on, and we're doing that. And sticking with the Great White vibe, Monday night, the 18th, I will have Mark Kendall of Great White in studio. Of course, talking the new Great White record, sobriety, and a whole lot of stuff. It's going to be a great show. I've interviewed Mark in the past, and he's a good interview. It should be a lot of fun. I'm very excited about that. Pardon me. I'm going through a little cold thing so good here, so stuffing too. And I forgot to grab myself a beverage. Just bear with me for 1 second. I gotta roll backwards. Ooh! All right. I got it. So good. All right. See how quick that was? Which is also the words I say right after I get to have sex. See how quick that was? Told you it wouldn't be that bad. A minute? What are you, a marathon runner? Ah, yeah. Unfortunately, this is not a frothy beverage of the beer kind. No, this is La Croche water. I have to go to work after this. What can I say? I have to go to work. All night long. Gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, check out the social media. Jesus Christ. Speaking of social media, has everybody gone complete fucking retard? My God. Just look through Twitter. I've pulled muscles in my eyes rolling them so hard. Some people just need to shut up. Just let it go. Talk about fun stuff. Why get worked up? Let it go. Let it go. Anyway, social media. Check out the Facebook page for the show, which is Another Effin' Podcast. You can find my personal page, my entertainment page, which is Izzy Presley 1 on Facebook. Go give both of those a like. Find out what I am doing entertainment-wise. Like, for instance, Soundcheck Live. Coming up this week from Wednesday. This will be the 27th. Lucky Strike Live. We get the Throbs. Yeah, the fucking Throbs are playing. I was lucky enough to introduce them at their first show in Los Angeles in 30 years at the Whisky. And now it's a singer and Danny Nordahl from Faster Fucking Pussycat, Bubba, who is, I believe, was in the band originally, but it's Danny and Chad and Ace from Faster Pussycat. And of course, Chad plays with me. And Ack, a tribute to Ace Frehley. We got some Ack news coming up, too. I can't spill the beans yet because nothing is confirmed. But as soon as it's confirmed and we could jabber about it, you're going to be the first to hear it. So, keep your eye on that Facebook page, Izzy Presley 1. And of course, Another Effin' Podcast. Find out what is coming up on the show. So like I said, I got Terry Elus on Sunday night. You can come down and watch that show live. We go live at 7 p.m. Come down about 6. It is at the Other Door in North Hollywood. It's on Burbank Boulevard, close to Cahuenga. Is it Cahuenga or Cahuenga? I don't know how the fuck they say it. I think it's Cahuenga. But that's the vibe. I'm getting so good. So come on down and be part of the live studio audience. And if you are part of that live studio audience, you have the opportunity to buy in person a roadie pack. I have 3 left in stock. And if you want to get your grubby little paws on a roadie pack, you absolutely can. And you won't have to pay shipping. You will be right there. You can just give me $30 instead of paying $35 for the, with the shipping. You can hand me the $30 and I can hand you the roadie pack. It's a flask. It's a dog tag. It's a light tear in the Zippo fashion. And it's a LED little flashlight. And they all have the Another Fucking Podcast logo on it. Badass. Done by A&P Productions Laser Engraving Division. So come on down. You can buy one of those. But if you want to buy one of those right now, you can just PayPal me a simple $35. It's paypal.me/Izzy Presley. It's that simple. And then send me your address and I will send you a roadie pack. Now, if you're outside of the continental United States, it's going to cost a little bit more. So contact me ahead of time before sending me money. But if you just want to send me money, you absolutely can. Anything to support the show, because I don't make a fucking dime off this show. I don't. So that means you have to support the sponsors and you have to support me. Simple as that. So get on that. What else do we got? Oh, yeah, if you are listening live right now on Spreaker, make sure you hit that follow button. Every time I go live, you will get the notification. And then you can jump into the chat room because there is a chat room going on right now. There's nobody in it, which is odd. Usually I've got a Canadian in there and I've got an Australian in there at this point. But it's Friday night. It's kind of a on-the-whim show. Nobody was planning on it, so we don't get anybody chiming in. That's fine. That really is. So what else do we got coming up? On the 25th, Monday the 25th in studio, Jeff Scott Soto, talking about his brand new record, which I've heard a little bit. Howie gave me a little preview when I drove him to the airport one night. Sounded very good, and it was weird because Howie was being nice. Howie was being nice.
Yeah.
No, Pat Fontaine, you're laughing, but it's actually true. Howie was being nice. I don't know what was going on with him. It was weird. Definitely odd. But, anyways, so yeah, do all that and go on iTunes. You can get it, right on your smartphone. If you don't want to download the Spreaker app, just subscribe on iTunes. You can listen onto your phone there and leave me great reviews and 5 stars and all that kind of stuff. So that is where the show is available. Yeah. Simple as that. And then then October, the Sunday shows, the live shows switch to the first Sunday of every month. Have a very cool thing lined up for the next one on October 1st. Can't tell you who it is because it is not confirmed, but it is going to be 2 people who this audience knows very well. Not from this show, because one of them has never been on the show, but the Monsters Cruise audience, the rock and roll audience, you know these guys very, very well. It was almost 3 of them, but one of them doesn't get in till too late to come down and do the show. So that's going to be awesome. And of course, my co-host, my cohort, that sounded gay. DJ Will be in the house as well this Sunday at the Other Door in North Hollywood. Come on down. It is your chance to come down and see the show live. You can see what we do here live. And if you're not in Los Angeles, you want to watch it, just go to the Facebook page. You'll see the live video stream. And then we'll post the audio for it next week sometime. Because now that I figured out how to use this audio recording device machine that I recorded the Tiffany interview with, everything is kosher. Everything is good. Yes. Pardon me. I'm belching up the crotch water. Hey, and she was really hot. All right. So, yeah, there is all that stuff. Am I missing anything? Oh, yeah, more social media. So, as we all know, I am on my quest for 1 million followers on Twitter, and I have changed my Twitter handle. I have, because it was Izzy_Presley, because some cowboy dude in Arizona has Izzy Presley. So I switched that and the Instagram to the exact same name. It is now at Real Izzy Presley. Why? Why not? Make myself look bigger than I really am. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Beater amplification, dudes. Check this out. I'm gonna find the post so I can read all this amazing stuff to you. So Beater amplification has some cool stuff going on. Check them out. BEETER. That is their. You can find them on Facebook, and they got some cool shit happening right now. And I'm very, very excited about it. Anybody that's heard the tone of this head. It's unbelievable. I cannot wait until my TCB1 is done. Hopefully next week I can get that from them. I mean next month. I have to go back to Minneapolis in May. Next month, next year. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll be done. But they got some preamp pedals and a bass pedal coming out now. The guitar pedals is Screaming Mimi. For all you metalheads out there, the most advanced, sought-after heavy metal tones in one foot pedal. 2 separate foot swishes, gain controls for 2 separate gain selections. Bass, treble, punch, presence, and master volume, $189. And the Heaven and Hell. This is the more diverse of the preamps. So these are preamps, so you can plug straight in. You don't need a head. Blues and rock all the way through the heaviest metal sound you've ever heard. 2 separate foot switches, gain controls, as well as bass, mid, treble, depth, and presence. Separate outputs for PA and guitar amps. So there you go. You can run direct. $229 for that bad boy. And the bass pedal, the LA60. Get the same compression used in the studio gear that cost thousands of dollars. 100% transparent. This will not color your tone at all. You will keep your coolness while controlling your dBs. Compression and input controls for only $189. No more details to come in the next week or two, so make sure you hit that beater amplification page and click like. Support the sponsors, folks. Because if you support them and buy their merchandise, buy their products, that could come back to me in the long run. It's that simple. I mean, what can I say? So yeah, support all of them. I did want to do this before I go to break and play that Tiffany interview because I told you it was going to be a short show this week. But somebody very special to me passed away just the other day. Yesterday, actually, I heard the news about this. A lot of you know I was a sports writer back in Minneapolis for Arch Magazine and the Weekly Buzz newspaper, and I got to cover the Twins, the Wild, the Wolves, and the Vikings, and I was in the press box a lot, especially for the Twins. There was one season I missed 2 home games. I mean, it was one of those things. That's how dedicated I was to it, to work for free. But I loved it. It was awesome. And one of the people I came across was a gal by the name of Peg Imhoff. Peg, I met through the Minnesota Twins. You would walk into the press box at Metrodome, and there was Peg sitting behind the hot dogs. She's the one that made the hot dogs because we used to get free hot dogs at the Metrodome. It was amazing. And especially when you're broke as fuck, you've got food. Probably gained about 40 pounds because of those, but it was worth it. It was hot dogs and sausages. The sausages? Hot dogs and something else. I can't remember if it was sausages or I think it was sausages. But not like breakfast sausages, like hot dog shaped sausages. They were all delectable. And there was Peg. Peg had worked for the Twins for 42 years before she passed away on Thursday. She had complications from cancer. But Peg was one of these people that always had an ear. She always had a smile on her face. She was always happy to see you. And I used to talk to Peg about music. She loved the song 100, can't even talk right now, 700 Miles to Memphis. That is finally getting recorded. Thank you very much. And I pay for the Twins package or the MLB package so I can watch the Twins out here in Los Angeles. And every time I watch the game, especially the home games, all I can think of is Peg and how much I miss Peg. I want everybody to say hi to Peg for me. Well, I didn't realize that Peg was sick. And when they moved into Target Field, they put Peg behind a desk in the press box, and she was the ambassador. She was a press ambassador. And you got off those elevators, and there was Peg. Smiling face, always happy to see you. Here, have some candy. She was great. I always joke that she was my Twins press box mother. She didn't like that so much. She was a feisty one, but she was great. And Peg passed on, so thoughts to everybody in the Minnesota Twins organization, her family, her friends, and, of course, all the great people that came across her over the years. I know that everybody is kind of reeling over it because she was such a great person. So, Peg, we love you. You better have a hot dog for me when I get up to heaven. All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to take a short little break, play you the rest of the ads, and we will jump in to the interview with Tiffany. But right after I tell you about AMP Productions' laser engraving division, they're the ones that do the roadie packs. They can put your logo on anything you want. Anything. From glasses to mugs, your sidearm. Yeah. Yeah, you can go to one of the events that they go to in central Minnesota, and bring your gun, and they will put a logo on your gun for you. That's how good they are. They can do all that. So check out A&P Productions, Laser Engraving Division. Find them on Facebook at A&P Laser. And the website is spacing me right now. But regardless, check them out. You can get the website through the Facebook. That's A&P Laser on Facebook. Check those guys out. And also check out John Palumbo Design. John Palumbo. Hello, John Palumbo. How are you, John Palumbo? JohnPalumboDesign.com. Can do graphics for you. Check them out. Tell them I sent you. All right. It's another fucking podcast. We'll be right back with Tiffany from the Whisky A Go Go. RockstarLeatherworks.com is your home for badass rock and roll gear. Featuring 100% handmade leather bands, watches, cuffs, bracelets, and more, Rockstar Leatherworks has something for everybody. Whether you are going to the show or you are in it, you can find something to fit your needs. Choose from a variety of designs or create your own masterpiece. Their bands and watches are second to none. They also ship internationally. Who needs a stage to be a rock star? Check out RockstarLeatherworks.com.
If you need to promote your band or business, or just want to stylize, personalize, or customize your ride, check out vid-decals.com. Want to create and customize your own stickers representing your band, or make your own bumper sticker? Vid Decals can do it. All stickers are printed on quality vinyl and can be placed on any flat surface. Stickers are an affordable way to promote your band or business. Go to vid-decals.com to get started. That's vid-decals.com. vid-decals.com.
Retro Arcade brings Minnesota and surrounding areas arcade games from the days gone by. All of those great games from pizza joints and arcades are available in cocktail units and custom machines. Dozens of favorites from your youth in one machine to complete your game room or man cave. Retro Arcade also sells and services your favorite pinball machines. Find them at facebook.com/80arcade. That's facebook.com/80arcade. Retro Arcade. Your youth is just one click away.
All right, welcome back to another fucking podcast. And I was a little nervous before when we were planning this. I'm like, am I gonna have to keep it clean? I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. And then I see you live, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me do my laugh.
She's up. It's Janice! It's Janice, everybody! Oh my god!
Yeah.
And I see you live, and you're like fucking Andrew Dice Clay, just swearing your ass off.
I love everything.
I love it. I love it.
No, I trip people out. They're like, is this fucking Tiffany? What's happening here? I did not expect that.
Right,
but,
exactly.
That's okay. I mean, it is what it is. I gotta be who I am.
No,
I love who I am, and I feel comfortable, and I'm having a good time, and creating great music and around amazing musicians. And tonight I just played the fucking Whiskey, which is amazing.
Right.
And the night before I jammed with so many fucking amazing people.
Right.
And which was cool. It was kind of like a mic drop. I was like, I did Sweet Child, and everybody was like, what the fuck just happened here?
Exactly. Exactly.
But I was like, oh, see, I've been you guys for a long time.
Right.
I've been a part of you guys for a long time. But everybody used to make fun of me. I mean, that was the thing.
Yeah. How did you deal with that? How did you handle that?
Well, it hurt. I mean, for a long time, I mean, because I've always been somebody who, I mean, as a kid, I was raised on country music.
Right.
At 7, 8, 9. And that's when I really started singing. My family was like, oh, okay, well, and people encouraged them to pursue music for me, but they didn't know anything about the industry. I mean, it was really, we lived outside of LA, 40 minutes outside of LA, Norwalk, California. But they were like, if this is what you want to do, we'll do it. We don't know shit about it, but we'll do it,
Right.
And we did. I took acting lessons. I did this. I did dance. I did all kinds of shit, and eventually even my parents were like, we've got to sort this out because it's really expensive,
Right.
Pick one. And I picked music, and over the time they exposed me to different things, like playing with bands at fairs, random things, whatever. And they kept testing me to see if I would back out. if something was too uncomfortable. And that was my stepdad. And you know, he's just passed away about 3 years ago. But, you know, I really thank him for that because he kept raising the stakes. If you want this, then you'll be uncomfortable sometimes. And you'll learn how to work it out.
Right.
And it made me a better musician. And that's what I do now. I mean, tonight it's like, you know, if the monitors aren't working, I don't fucking
roll
care.
with it.
I fucking don't care, dude.
You roll with it. No, the reason
I'm like, when the lights are on, and that's the one thing I ask of my musicians around me. You know, I don't want you to get in your head. You know, you got to go into survival mode.
Right.
So, you know, and that playing in shitholes for a long time. You know, I've had people who were drunk, they didn't follow it. Like, I was like, what? You know, I was only 11.
Yeah.
I was like, or people that fell off stages and stuff like that. But, I mean, that's where you learn stuff. And that's, it made me a better musician. And tonight, I felt like, you know, we were all gelled together. But that's the kind of stuff that I ask for the people that I play with. And it's amazing to be like, you know, playing the Whiskey, a place that I used to come to when I was 18 years old.
Right. You were younger, no lie. You snuck in.
I fucking did. I used to go to the Coconut Teaser when I was 12, dude. I did. My mom was in rehab. Just nobody knows this story. So, off the cuff. My mom was in rehab. You know, I come from simple means. I come from real people.
Yeah.
And lovely people, but people that have issues, you know, which makes me a compassionate person. And I wouldn't change that. So, you know, but I've learned that you don't have to stay there. There's a difference. So it always made me a, you know, a person that, especially being a musician, that I had money and all this stuff and all drugs, whatever you want. I was very kind of conservative a little bit about it because I was like, oh shit.
Right.
I've seen the other side. It ain't pretty.
Exactly.
You know. So, and I think that was meant to be for me to be resilient like that. You know, but you know, for me, it was like, you know, I grew up in Norwalk, California, and like having all that country music influence, and then eventually rock influence, and then pop influence, and just take it back. You know, it's been a wild ride.
Right.
But I'm so grateful because it's made me a better live musician, like we did tonight.
Oh, you killed. It was
awesome. Well, thank you. And you know, again, I don't take for granted, but I aspire to have more respect, you know, in the rock community and stuff like that, for sure. Because that is my heart, you know.
Right.
I mean, I've had a chance to meet Stevie Nicks a couple times, and she's amazing. But that is my go-to. I mean, that is who I twirled around my bedroom at 9 years old and thought, yeah, this is who I'm going to be. And then I was like a pop singer all of a sudden. And I'm grateful. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
You know, and I think I had to do that journey for whatever, and that's how it came. And you'll never come to a Tiffany show that I won't sing those songs because I am forever grateful.
The reason I wanted to ask about like how you dealt with the adversity, you know, like when you were young, because I'm a huge Bill Hicks fan, and I'm sure you've heard the bit.
Yeah.
How do you laugh at it now, and how did you react to it when you first heard it when you were young?
Well, I mean, you know, for me, no matter what, I mean, you know, it was like, I don't know, you know, you have to like know who you are a little bit. I think when you're really going through stuff, you have to know who you are, you know, and I think you learn so much about the industry, how the negative somehow rises to the highest level, you know, and it's out there, and it's like, you know, that awkward moment, whatever, the hate, the love, whatever it is, you know, the unfortunate, the mistakes that you wish you could correct, the, you know, even the, I'm tongue-tied and I said something stupid, because that happens in interviews, but I think, that stuff rises to the top and people remember that.
Right.
Sometimes the great stuff and the really why you're interested in that person, you tend to forget.
Mm-hmm.
So, you got to ride that wave. Got to persevere through that. Because there's always like that opportunity to sneak in something great. But you got to stay with it.
Right.
And that's what I've learned about my career, 30 years on.
Right.
There's never been a plan B. It's always been a plan A, which is music.
That's awesome.
And what I live and what I do. And I'm going to do music whether I'm Tiffany or if I'm Tiffany slinging it somewhere, learning stuff from musicians on a boulevard somewhere.
Right. Right.
This is what I do.
That's awesome.
So, I love that.
And I know we got to wrap up here really quick because we all have to go to the Rainbow.
Woo!
Important thing.
I love the pizza there, man. That's my childhood.
It rules. And you did Alone from Heart tonight.
Yeah.
Did you know who originally did that song?
No.
John Stamos.
Are you kidding me?
No, he was on a TV show.
What?
Yeah. He was on a
Come
TV show.
on now.
They did it before Heart.
That is the coolest ever. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Look it up. Tiffany, thank you so much.
Oh, babe,
next time you're in
so
town, I got to get you in studio so we can
you.
sit down for an hour and a half.
Thank you so much.
And it'd be awesome. Thank you so
Love
much.
it.
I really appreciate
Thanks,
it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And would you sign my Playboy?
I'm there with you, dude.
He's the one responsible for.
There you go. There's my 10-minute interview with Tiffany. When she comes back to town, we will get her in studio. She lives in Nashville, so but she's in LA a lot, so we'll get her in studio and do a full proper interview. That was just like a little that was like just the tip. That was just the tease. But it was a lot of fun. She was very cool. Super down to earth, and that laugh is gonna haunt me forever. It literally is Janice from Friends. It really is. The laugh, at least. Pardon me. Yeah, then we all went to the Rainbow after the show and hung out and had some pizza, had a couple beverages, and that was it. Super cool gal, super cool band. Everybody in her band was so cool. Everybody that's involved in her show, her whole camp. Thank you again for everything. But yeah, like I said, we'll get her in studio when she comes back. Maybe we'll get her for a drunken summit. How hilarious would that be to have her mixed in with Johnny Martin and Ace Von Johnson? Oh, I love having ideas. So, there you go. I'm not going to go through all of the stuff at the top of the show because you can just run back and listen to that. It's a short show. You don't need me to go through another 20 minutes of me talking about promoting my stuff. But, Twitter and Instagram, Real Izzy Presley. Easy to find. So, yeah, this Sunday night, see everybody at the Other Door in North Hollywood. Terry Elus from Great White and XYZ will be in the house. You can come on down. The show goes live at 7 o'clock. Come on down about 6. Have some drinks. Have some fun. Hang out. Mingle. Buy a roadie pack. I'll sign it for you. Because I can do that. Because that's physical product that I have in my possession I can sign for you and hand to you after you give me $30. So come on down. Then Monday night, I have Great White's guitar player Mark Kendall coming in studio. The 25th, Jeff Scott Soto. October 1st, back at the Other Door for another live show with two people that you all know. I'm not going to say who it is because it is not confirmed. But it looks like it is going to happen. Coming up next month, it's looking like I'm finally going to get Thomas Ian Nicholas in the house. Of course, American Pie fame. And Rookie of the Year. I always forget about that one. Rookie of the Year. Excited to talk to him. He's my MySpace buddy. Josh Denny from the Food Network is going to be coming in hopefully soon as well. Is the ginormous food guy or whatever that is on the Food Network. I've never seen it. But it's weird. I've been friends with him we follow each other on Twitter for a long time. Then all of a sudden he followed me again. It's like, oh, all right. I guess he didn't know that he unfollowed me. Not that it really, hair off my ass, but I looked at our DMs. I was going to send him a DM. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I'm like, oh, shit, we used to chat all the time. So, yeah, he's going to come in and do the show. That should be a lot of fun. Excited to hear his story. We're going to swap Uber war stories. I cannot wait. So, yeah, there you go. That is everything that is going on. We'll see everybody Sunday night at the Other Door in North Hollywood. Come on down. See the show live. If you can't get there, the video feed will be up on the Facebook page, which is Another Effin' Podcast on Facebook. So check all that stuff out. Here is my outro music. There we go. I'll see you on Sunday night. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a fact. I do love you all.